with you guys, which is why women want you more when you're in a relationship, right? So I'm sure there's a lot of guys who have gone through this where when you're single, no woman wants you at all, but when you do get into a relationship with a girl later on, you start getting wanted by other women. So I never understood why that was. So I decided to go on the search engines here, pretty much go to Chat GPT or to Gemini and just ask why that is. And apparently there's research that was done about it. And I'll give you a few of the reasons why that is. So um, there's a pre-selection effect. So a relationship acts as a social proof. It signals to other women that you have already been vetted, tested, and approved by someone else. So I think that makes sense because you yourself, when you're going to buy a product, don't you check out the reviews before you go ahead and buy it, just to make sure that you're not getting ripped off, right? So that is a typical thing. So it does make sense from that perspective, although applying it in this case is pretty interesting because it's like, you expect someone to kind of just want to get to know you because they want to know you when they know that you're not in a relationship. But now I'm not saying that all women behave like this, but it has been some, from my experience and from the experience of other guys that I do know, it's something that has happened a bunch of times, but I don't think it's discussed enough online. Another thing is that there's a power of abundance, right? Is what they also found in the research that they did. You could actually go online and check this out yourself. I'm not just making this up. So when you're committed, you stop acting desperate, hungry, or hyper available. That natural detachment is instinctively attractive, right? So like they say even in most of these motivational videos and stuff, that you have to have a mindset of abundance. You have to be in a state where you're not wanting stuff too much, like you're not too desperate for it, right? You have to be indifferent to it in a sense, right? So I think that's probably one of the reasons why, because they realize, oh, this guy doesn't really want to be chasing me that much or whatever. What's going on? Oh, okay, yeah, he has a right. And then that kind of makes you more attractive. I'm just trying to guess what their psyche is like, but of course it's very difficult to figure out the female psyche in my opinion, as far as I've been, as far as my experience has been, and as far as most dudes will tell you, hey, you really can't figure them out. You just have to go with best practices, or be yourself and see what happens, right? So